Okay, my dear learners over there, I greet you in the name of our Almighty. As usual, I am your teacher Hakim, and now we are going to look at lesson number 28. Now, in this lesson, we are now also going. We are still doing conversions. Then here we are going to look at kilometers per hour, converting them to meters per second. So this one's very simple. If we try to compare, we are having kilometer and meters. So this is the distance at one time. Then we have hours and also seconds. But we have to bear in mind when it comes to this, that this is the time and the distance. So we have to bear in mind what is the time given here when they say per, and this is kilometer per hour. So certain kilometers given per hour. So this means that per means only or for every 1 hour. So we have to bear in mind with this. Okay, let us get the first example here. It means that let us first get the example. Let us convert 10 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Now what we are going to do first is to change kilometers to meters. This is our first station. What is our leading statement from the previous lessons where we looked at King Herod's daughter Mary drank cold milk? Therefore, we are going to get the leading statement as 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. So we have 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. How many are given? How about the 10 kilometers? So it's going to be inverted L. 10 kilometers all over 1 kilometer times 1,000 meters. So a kilometer with a kilometer, 10 times this one, we get 10,000 meters. Then after that session, we are going now to convert 1 hour to seconds, right? So what is the leading statement? 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds, right? Now after that, the third session is to get meters per second. So to divide meters per second. So what are we going to do now? What is our meter? We have 10,000 meters out of what is this 1 hour has how many seconds? 3,600 seconds. Then we are having 0 is 0 is 0 with the 0. Then we have this is 100 out of 36 meters per second. Then here we are going to get a fraction, right? This fraction, how many 36s are in 36? How many 36s are in 100? Okay, by 2, let us take by 2 here. We are having 18, right? Then by 2, 50. By 2, we are having 9. By 2, 25. Now by 9, 1 by 9, it's going to be 2. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So remainder is 7. So it's going to be 2, 7 out of 9 meters per second. Okay, let us get another example here. Another example, let us convert 100 kilometers per hour to meters per second. So we are changing kilometers to meters. The leading statement, let us take this one as, let us take 36 kilometers per hour. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. How about 36 kilometers? They are going to give us 36 kilometers inverted L out of 1 kilometer times 1,000 meters here. So a kilometer with a kilometer, so you get 36,000 meters. This is the first step. Then the second step is to now convert 1 hour to seconds. So 1 hour to now seconds. So what is the leading statement? 1 hour automatically is equal to 3,600 what? Seconds. What next? Lastly, we are now going to get in meters per second. So the meters we've obtained here, that is 36,000 meters per divided by the seconds we have obtained, 3600 seconds. So a 0 with a 0 is 0 is 0. By 36, 1, how many 36s are here? It is 1, then 0. So we get 10 meters per second. Okay. So let us get another example here. So let us take 72 kilometers per hour. So we have to convert from kilometers to hours. That's the first step. To meters per second. So we have to convert from meters to kilometers to meters. That is the first step here. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, right? Then how about 72 kilometers? They are going to be 72 kilometers out of 1 kilometer times 1000 meters. When we divide this with this one, so we come up with, let us get another board here. So we come up with 72,000 meters. Now the next step is to convert our 1 hour to seconds, because they're saying kilometers per hour for every 1 hour. So 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Then the last one, it is meters divided by the seconds. That how many meters do you have? 72000 meters divided by seconds. That is 3600 seconds. 0 with a 0, 0 by 0 by 36 how many? There are 2. So we are going to get 20 kilometers, 20 meters, sorry, up we have 20 meters. We have 20 meters per what? Per second. So we have to deal with that 20 meters per second. Then let us get another example here. What is that example? We are going to look at now 144 kilometers. Let us now convert 144 kilometers per hour to meters per second. What is our first statement here? The first step is to convert kilometers to meters. Kilometers to meters. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. How about 144 kilometers? It's going to give us 144 kilometers over 1 kilometer times 1000 meters, right? Then a kilometer with a kilometer. So we come up with 144,000 meters. The next step is to convert per hour 1 hour to the seconds. Then the leading statement is 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Let me draw here. What is the next step here? Is to get our meters per second. What are we going to do? Our meters there, 144,000 meters divided by, per means to divide 3600 seconds. Then 0 by 0, then 0 by a 0. So what are we having? 1440 out of 36 meters of a second. By 2, 18. By 2 here, 7. By 2, 2. By 0. Then by 2, 9. Then by 2, it's going to be 3. Remainder 1, which is 6, 0. Then by 9, 1. By 9 here, it's going to be 40. So it's going to give us 40 up meters, down seconds. So 40 meters per what? It's going to give us 40 meters per second. Now let us try out this one, 288 kilometers per second. Let me hope that you are with me. You are understanding what we are doing. So let us now convert 288 kilometers per hour to meters per second, right? So what is the first thing? We are changing distance to meters. So we are changing kilometers to meters. That's the first thing. Then 1 kilometer here is giving us 1000 meters. How about 288 kilometers? They were going to use inverted L. I think all of you know how to use it. Over 1 kilometer times 1000 meters. A kilometer goes with a kilometer. So this one is going to give us 288,000 meters. Then after that, we are going now to convert per hour for every 1 hour, right? So we are converting 1 hour to seconds, right? What's the leading statement here? 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Now let us get the last step here, that is meters per second, which is going our meters to 88,000 meters out of 3000 seconds. 0 by 0, then 0 by 0. Then by 2 we are getting by 2 we are getting 18, right? Then by 2, 144. Then by 2 we are going to get 9, right? By 2 we are getting 72. By 2 we are getting 3. Then by 2 here is giving us a 3. Then here it's giving us, what is it giving us? A 3, a 6. Then by 3 here a 1. Then by 3 here it's going to be a 9, right? Yeah, a 9. So it's giving us 9. Now remember, this is 0, it has to come here, so that is 90 meters per second. Oh, let us now get also at this one here. So they can tell us to convert. They can tell us to convert. This is 360 kilometers per hour. Hey, we convert 360 kilometers per hour to meters per second. The first step is to change kilometers to what? To meters, right? So whereby 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. How about 3600 kilometers? This is 3600 kilometers out of 1 kilometer times 1000 meters, right? Then this is going to be kilometer with kilometer. We get 360,000 meters here. Then let us convert our 1 hour to the seconds here. So what are we going to get? 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Then lastly we are going to have meters per second, right? That is 3600 out of 3600 seconds. These are meters. 0 0 0 0 36 1 0 0. So we get 100 meters per what? Per second. Are we there? Now let us get 180 kilometers. Let us get our last example. 180 kilometers per hour, 2 meters per second. Let us take this one. So the first step here is to change kilometers to meters, right? Whereby 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1000 meters. Then how about 180 kilometers? They are going to give us 180 kilometers over 1 kilometer times 1000 meters. So let us do it from here. So that one is going to give us 180,000 meters. Then the next step is to change 1 hour to the seconds here, which is going to be 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Then lastly meters per second. Then we are going to have our meters, that is 180,000 out of seconds. These are meters out of 3600 seconds. 0 by 0 0 by 0 by 18 by 18 2 by 18 20. Then by 2 once by 2 here we are having by 2 10. Yes, 100, right? Because by 18, sorry, let us take by 18. By 18 it is 100. Sorry. So by 2 here is going to be 50. So it is 50 meters per second. Okay, so let us try it out the following here. You convert the following. 1 36 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Then we convert 720 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Then we convert 360 kilometers per hour to meters per second. You convert 72 kilometers per hour to meters per second. You convert 144 kilometers per hour to meters per second. You convert 18. You convert 18 18 kilometers per hour to meters per second, 9 kilometers per hour to meters per second. You convert 90 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Let us get another chalkboard here. That's wrong. You convert 550 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Then you convert you convert 675 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Then you convert, this is 212, then 511 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Then you convert 4032 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Okay, you've been a good learner. Please submit in your work and